has raised 40 crore rupees in a fresh round of funding from DMI Alternative Investment Fund, the Sparkle Fund. EazyDiner can be accessed and used at over 12,000 restaurants in India and Dubai and has also partnered with 15 leading banks. The venture claims it helps customers save close to 40 to 50% instantly on every meal. To tell us how, joining me now is its founder Kapil Chopra and with me my colleague Arundhati. Kapil, welcome to Startup Street. Now, EazyDiner currently has over 3 million users and has grown 5x in terms of diners and over 18x in terms of payments of restaurant bills on the app in 2022. What has led to this bullish growth, Kapil?
I think, so thank you, Shruti and Arundhati for having me on the show. I think the world's really changed a lot. And you know, if you really look at my background, I used to run Oberoi Hotels as the president of the company and I quit to become a full-time entrepreneur. But there was always a belief that India is a young aspirational country. And in any young aspirational country, eating out will be a prime driver. Somehow when COVID happened, a lot of people felt that people are not going to eat out, that everybody's going to sit on their bed, order in food delivery and watch a Netflix movie. But you know, the world doesn't operate like that. People like to eat out. I think what's really helped us is we've been very clear about our vision of making sure that India eats out better. India is a young country. It's an aspirational country. I think anything consumer that you build with a great customer service focus in the next 10 years is going to do well. I come from a consumer background all my life, really. So we kept on building it correctly. And as you know, as of the last year, I know we've done very well and grown exponentially. But if you really look at it, even last weekend, could you even get a table on the weekend? Or you had to stand in a line? We're just making that easy. We're just making sure that even on that weekend when 200 people are waiting outside the restaurant, you're able to go in and get your table instantly. And there's always a great deal from the restaurant. And then there is a phenomenal deal from one of our payment partners, which is 18 of India's top banks.
Okay.
So all that coming together has led to exponential growth for us this year.
Okay.
I think I think we've been very much aided by how the market's really changed in a significant way from eating at home to eating outside home.
Okay, so Kapil, you spoke of building a business correctly, and EazyDiner is among the few consumer internet companies in India which are profitable. So what do you do differently? What did you do differently? And also take me through your current revenue growth numbers and future projections.
Okay, so you know, Shruti, it's very easy. Like I said, I came from a background where I was running a listed company. Yeah, so I understand what accountability and quarterly results mean. And I also know what it takes to kind of build a company from an entrepreneurial base like what we've done at EazyDiner. But I think we always kept the value system straight. So it was not discounting too much. It was not, you know, burning cash. It was always build a great business, make sure there's a great service. Now, if you look at some of the top restaurants in India, they're exclusively with us. You can't even book them anywhere else. Some of the best restaurants in India like Bombay Canteen, O Pedro, Masala Library, Whiskey Samba, Indian Accent, Bukhara at IDC, they're all with us, really. Olive, you know, I can go on and on with Four Seasons, St. Regis, Trident. Most of them are exclusively with us. And we are powering a 10-second reservation. So once you are solving a clear consumer problem, once you have a very clear idea of how revenue is to be structured and how will you make revenue on your business, then I think profitability is not something that, you know, you come and make a statement and say, you know, we're going to be profitable by 2025. I think that's an incorrect statement that I hear a lot of times. But I think you can be profitable when you want to be, and we are profitable, and we are significantly profitable because we built a real business with real revenue metrics.
Right.
And I think and I don't think it's really difficult. I don't think we need to throw money, burn money. I think what we need to do is substitute a great customer service. Some of the best companies in the world are actually not burning money, are actually ensuring that they have great revenue metrics. And we've decided to focus on that. And we kind of kept our head down during 2 years of COVID, which was very tough because the world was not eating out and there were so many restrictions on timings and everything. So I think if you build correctly, if you use customer service as a moat and authenticity as a moat again, then I think it's not really difficult to build a profitable business. And that's why we survived. Yeah, we survived COVID while a lot of people went through a very tough time, especially in the restaurant and eating out space. And also our competitors, went through a very tough time. So did we. But I think we just executed very well. And that's a credit to the team at EazyDiner.
Yeah, it was a hard time during COVID. Hi, Kapil. Arundhati here. How many restaurants have you onboarded and how many more are you targeting by the end of this year and the next financial year?
So great question, Arundhati. So we have 12,000 restaurants enabled for 10 seconds instant confirmation. So just go onto the app, book your table within 10 seconds as you're on the move, as you're going towards, let's say, a Cyber Hub in Gurugram or a BKC in Mumbai or an Indiranagar in Bangalore. Just book your table. That helps the restaurant plan better. So, it's a great initiative. But 12,000 restaurants are live as I speak to you to accept payments from 18 banks. Now, please appreciate the complex infrastructure that we built. So 18 banks instantly discounting. So if you have an Axis Bank credit card or an IndusInd Bank credit card or an ICICI Bank credit card, up to 1,000 rupees off your bill instantly. So we've kind of built that entire tech stack on eating out. And at the current rate, we're adding anything between 1,000 to 1,500 restaurants every month. So by the end of this financial year, we will definitely be at close to 30,000 restaurants. As we've ended 31st March, so over 12,000 restaurants are already instantly live on the platform in over 30 cities. So that's what we built. But just to give you an example on why this exponential growth's really come in, it's very simple. Let's say you and I go out for dinner at a very good restaurant in Mumbai, let's say Masala Library. The restaurant gives a 25% off. Let's assume our bill is 6,000 rupees. The restaurant gives a 25% off. So your bill is instantly at 4,500 right now. Now, the moment you use any of the credit cards, which is Axis, ICICI, Kotak, American Express, I can go on IndusInd, any of the cards, another 1,000 rupees gets shaved off. So suddenly your bill is 3,500, while the table next to you is paying 6,000. That's the advantage that EazyDiner gives on a real-time basis.
Absolutely.
So that is why most of our growth has been word-of-mouth referral and organic.
So
and as we add more restaurants, it gives, like, for example, both of you more choices to eat out every single day.
Absolutely. So 30,000 restaurants by the end of this financial year. Let's now talk about PayEazy, which is the payments product from EazyDiner. How many users does it have? What are the transaction volumes? Do you have any plans of hiving this off as a separate subsidiary?
So, you see, I think... so I'll tell you, how do we look at EazyDiner? We think about it that, let's say Shruti and you decided to open up a pizza parlor tomorrow. So if you open up a pizza outlet tomorrow, so EazyDiner will do the content, 5 top best places to eat pizzas at if your pizzas are really good. Then secondly, you can make a table reservation. Third is you can use a payment product and you can pay for it. So what are we doing? We're building out the entire eating out stack. So the answer to your question is no, we'll never hive it off, although it's a very profitable business, because it's a part of the entire eating out stack. So all you need to do is make sure your food is good, your service is good, the sales, the marketing, the distribution, and aligning with 18 bank partners is all going to be handled by us at EazyDiner. So it's actually a complete stack. And at the current run rate, means I can only tell you about, every founder that you speak to will speak very highly about their product, but our viewpoint is very simple. 18 banks partner with us. That's more than the entire e-commerce network across fashion, travel, shopping, any other consumer electrics, durable brand. Just put it all together, put EazyDiner on one side, and we have more credit card offers on EazyDiner. Even if you put all of them together.
All right. Okay. Kapil, let's talk about the competitive landscape. Your views on the Zomato Gold and Swiggy One loyalty programs. While EazyPay, like you said, offers more than just reservations and discounts, payment programs and VIP tables and much more. But Zomato and others have a large reach to lure customers to use their platform to make reservations and avail benefits. So how do you plan to take on competition?
So first of all, both Zomato Gold and Swiggy One are great products, but both the products are focused more around food delivery and not around restaurant discovery and restaurant reservation. So I think it's a restaurant reservation discovery as an ancillary part to their product, while at EazyDiner it's our core product. We don't do anything else. We only make sure that you eat out better, that you're able to save better, and you're able to get your table in 10 seconds. Now, both those programs that you mentioned are actually not reservation programs. They are, payment discount platforms and more focused on delivery. I love both those programs, but actually they do not really compete with us in any significant way. And as per the reach, if you really type out any restaurant in Google, are reserved with Google. So basically, we're able to fulfill your transaction exactly on Google, even without coming to EazyDiner. We partnered with Google for the last 4 years. So every time you search a restaurant, so I think even from a reach perspective, I think we have a significantly higher reach. In the world of eating out, I think we are the largest player in India today. And that is why this funding round, post-COVID, this is the first time a company on eating out has been funded. And I was listening to some of the headlines that you had. I'm not at liberty to disclose what valuation, but it is more than double of the last round. So we haven't cut valuation.
All right.
I also was listening to the headlines on your show on people laying off and cutting costs. We are hiring across 100 positions. And I'm not saying it on the show, it's on the LinkedIn profile of EazyDiner, you can see. We're hiring 100 new roles right now as we speak to you. So we are extremely bullish about the entire Indian eating out landscape. We believe it's just started.
All right, Kapil. So at double of the valuation, as you were saying, you've not laid off anybody. Thank you, Kapil, for joining us on the show today, and we wish you all the best going forward.
Thank you, Shruti. Thank you, Arundhati. Thank you so much for having me on the show.